UFC is back this weekend with a fight night in the welterweight division. We have got number 5 ranked Belal Muhammad, former world champion, going against an up-and-coming surging prospect in Gabriel Bonfim, ranked number 11. Now, this is an interesting matchup. Belal's on a 2-fight losing streak. Bonfim's obviously on the come-up, beating some decent people, to be fair, but Belal Muhammad is still a top guy regardless. His 2 fights, what he lost to Ian Gary, who is, let's be honest, one of the future of the welterweight division, and Jack Deda Madalena, who obviously is a former champion. So let's get straight into this. So we're going to talk about Belal Muhammad, then we're going to talk about Gabriel Bonfim, and let's get straight into it. So Belal Muhammad, ranked number 5, record 24 wins with 5 losses, 5 KOs. I'm actually quite surprised by that. I didn't think Belal had that many KOs, but fair play to him. And 1 submissions. He's got no first-round finishes. But people hate on Belal. Fair enough. He has got a very, very boring style. It's just boring. And he could have continued to be the champion, but he fought to risk it all against JDM and strike with JDM. It was a really entertaining fight, to be fair. You can't take that away from Belal. It was probably one of the best fights of last year. But he is one of the best welterweights we've had in years. And just listen to this resume here. So, his wins. Damian Maia, former top 5 guy. Vicente Luque, former top 5 guy. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, former top 5 guy. Gilbert Burns, former top 5 guy. Leon Edwards, former world champion. Sean Brady, a top 5 guy. The guy's only beaten the best of the best. Okay, yes, he fought Damian Maia when Damian Maia was, on definitely, I think it was his last fight, to be fair. But Damian Maia was still a threat. It was actually a matchup was good for Damian Maia, grappling and all that stuff. Vicente Luque was a good guy. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, former title challenger. So was Gilbert Burns. The guy wins. That's his wins. Then losses. Okay, yeah, he lost to Vicente Luque, but avenged that in the rematch. He lost to Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal was once a top 10 guy. And then obviously his 2 losses of recently, Ian Gary and JDM. But Ian Gary is most likely facing Islam Makhachev next. I think we all know that. And obviously JDM. JDM's on a 2-fight losing streak. But I think this welterweight title is cursed. You look at, for example, Tyron Woodley. Once Tyron Woodley lost the title, lost a bunch. Kamaru Usman the same. Then who beat Usman? Leon. When Leon lost the belt, lost loads. Belal the same. JDM the same. There's a curse here with the welterweight title if you lose it. But listen, we know what Belal's going to do. Belal is going to try and get the takedown. He's going to play very boring because he's on a 2-fight losing streak. Belal wants to still be champion. We know Belal, obviously, he can be a top guy when he chooses. He's a smaller guy compared to these new welterweights, like, for example, Carlos Prates, Ian Gary, Michael Morales, even Shavkat Rakhmonov. He is a smaller guy in this welterweight division. But regardless, I think Belal, this fight favours Belal. But let's go on to Gabriel Bonfim, ranked number 11, record 19-1, KOs 4, submissions 13 submissions, that's impressive, and 8 first-round finishes. His wins, he had a very, very close fight with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. What I thought Stephen Wonderboy Thompson won. He beat Rude Boy Randy Brown. Randy Brown's one of the better guys outside the top 15. And Chaos Williams as well. Chaos Williams, another tough guy outside the top 15 in the welterweight division. But he did lose to Nicholas Dalby, who, once again, he's another guy who's really good outside the top 15. Welterweight has a really good scene outside of the top 15. Like I said, Randy Brown, Chaos Williams, Nicholas Dalby. There's so many guys in the welterweight division who are tough, who are good outside of the top 15. If anything, welterweight really deserves like a top 20 because there are people like those 3 names I just mentioned who are really good. So he has got good wins and he's only lost to 1 time. But we know what Gabriel is. He's tough. He can bang. He can definitely submit. We know this. He's not afraid to go have a slugfest. He's not afraid to stand. He can go to the ground and everything like that. But my predictions here, I'm going with Belal Muhammad. I think Belal Muhammad is really good. I think he's massively underrated. You know, I don't think people appreciate him only because, yes, he's got a very boring style. But if you look at that resume there, the wins, the losses, the guys he has fought, Belal Muhammad has not ducked anyone on the come up. I mean, he was even supposed to defend the belt against Shavkat Rakhmonov, but obviously, I think Shavkat got injured, and then he obviously took the JDM fight. I'm pretty sure, but it is what it is. I think Belal's going to take him down, hold him. It's going to be a boring fight. I'm not expecting fireworks for this one, but if Gabriel's going to win, I expect a KO. If Belal wins, I'm expecting a decision. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm right. But I'm going with Belal Muhammad for a decision over the 5 rounds. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that business, and enjoy the show Saturday.